Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this look that I'm wearing right here. I'm not really sure what I'm calling this look because honestly I just sat down and started doing my makeup today and this is what I came up with. I feel like I haven't sat down in quite a while and just laid a bunch of stuff out and grabbed things as I go. Usually I know what palettes I'm going to use, I know what products I'm going to use, but today that wasn't the case and I actually had a lot of fun just sitting down and doing whatever I chose to do. I'm really liking how this look came out, so I really hope that you guys do too. I'm going to jump ahead into the video. I'll see you guys here in a minute. Bye. Hi guys, so I'm first going in with some scotched tape. This is going to help just give me a more sharp, crisp line, which is what I want. I like to kind of go from that lower lash line, the very outer corner of the eye, and then put the tape up in a diagonal line towards the very tail of my brow. What I like to do is put it on the back of my hand first, and then I will take it off and put that in that under eye area. This is really going to help take that adhesiveness off, which is going to make it softer when you peel the tape off in your under eye area because your eyes are so thin and sensitive. Now I'm going in with this color right here. This is from a BH Cosmetics palette. It reminds me a lot of MakeupGeek's Peach Smoothie. And on a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to put that in the crease and transition area, blending upwards. This shade is perfect for my skin tone, so if I blend it up high, it's not really going to matter because it's so natural. So just make sure that you're finding a transition color that matches to your skin tone. Now I'm going in with Deep Skin from Morphe. You guys know because I use this in pretty much every single video. I'm just going to be working this into that outer corner, and then as the product is little to none on my brush, I will lightly blend that inwards. I just want that main dark depth to be in that outer corner of my eye. Now I'm going in with Baked and Beautiful. This is a gorgeous baked palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm picking up this gold color, which is probably my favorite shade in this palette. On a flat brush, I'm just going to spray a little bit of MAC Fix Plus just to dampen up that brush. And then I'm going to pack this into that inner corner of my eye. I want to keep this shadow low and on the lid. I will bring it kind of towards that center part of my eye, but I'm going to mostly be focusing it on that inner corner, as you can see here. And then I'll just do the same exact thing. I will pack. You can spray a little bit more of MAC Fix Plus if you want. That's what I like to do, and then I will just continue to pack this color on. Now I'm going in with this gorgeous color from NYX. This is in Heat Chaleur, I believe it's pronounced. I don't know. But I'm doing the same exact thing. I put a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on my brush, and then I went in with the eyeshadow, and now I'm just packing it onto that center so it kind of blends in with that gold, and then I will bring that out towards that outer corner. I'm not going to go all the way into that outer corner because we are putting another shade there, but this is going to take up most of that center part of your lid. I love the shade. It reminds me a lot of MAC Copper Ring, but when you apply it like dry, it reminds me a lot of MakeupGeek's Flamethrower. So it's kind of in between both of those shades, which I think is really beautiful. So what I like to do with this color is I will go in with MAC Fix Plus for that base, and then I go in with the dry brush and then the dry eyeshadow and just pack it on so that it is bold and poppin'. Now with a pencil brush, I'm picking up this kind of purpley blue eyeshadow shade, and I'm just going to be applying this to that outer corner of my eye, like the very outer corner. I end up not liking this shade in that outer corner, so I end up going back in with like a dark navy blue and a little bit of MakeupGeek's Corrupt, and I will put that on top of it, but I want to keep it low in that outer corner. If it kind of goes a little bit high, I'm going to take that big fluffy brush and then just kind of blend everything together. You're going to see me go over that gold and that heat shade a few times because I noticed that as I started applying more eye makeup or blending out that crease and transition area, it kind of started fading. So I do go back a few times and apply more color just to make sure that I don't lose those other two. Then I'm going to go ahead and peel the tape off, and as you can see, it gives me that really sharp, crisp line. And then I'm just going to clean it up a little more, so I go in with a little bit of this like roller eye cream from E.L.F. and then a cotton round, and I just clean up any fallout and I sharpen up that line even more. Now I'm going to map out my wings with my liquid eyeliner. You guys guessed it, this is from NYC. And I'm just going to make sure that I make that big wing and then I make a thin line. And then I go in with Maybelline's Eye Studio in Blackest Black. You guys know that this is my favorite gel liner from the drugstore. Actually, it's my favorite gel liner of all time. I just think it's so dark and beautiful. And it's easy to work with. So I'm just going to take that and map out, or not map out, I'm going to fill in my wings. To me, this is kind of like a medium-sized wing. To you, it might be a big wing. But yeah, I just like filling in my wings pretty big. I'm kind of, you know, the prodigy of Amy Winehouse. I'm totally kidding, you guys. Don't get crazy on me. But yeah, I love my big Amy Winehouse wings. I mean, who doesn't? They're awesome, and she's awesome, and life's awesome. So now I'm going back in with that purple, and then I mix it in with some blue, some black, and I just darken up that outer corner of my eye because I feel like I lost it. Then I'll go back in with that same beautiful NYX color, and I will pop that into the center, and then I go back in with the gold, and I do the same exact thing, so that I just really make sure that you're getting all those shades in the beautiful glory that they are. Then I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. You guys know the drill. This is nothing new. And then I'll go in with Maybelline's Pushup Drama, the Falsies mascara. And you guys have seen me do this so many times, which is why I'm going to just kind of fast forward. But let's say it together. The higher the lashes, the closer to God. Then I'm going in with Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. You guys know I love this primer. I'm just going to pop that into that center T-zone of my face. This is what I need the most work on, so that's why I apply primer predominantly in that area. And then I'll be going in with my Maybelline Dream Velvet. You guys know I don't use a lot of this product. I just put a little bit on that back of my hand, and then I dot it all over my face with my clean fingers. Make sure your fingers are clean. You don't want to transfer gunk or bacteria or eyeliner or anything else you may have on your fingers. And then I will just blend that out with a damp beauty blender. I love using a damp beauty blender with this foundation. I've kind of told you guys before, but I think it just is better with applying this foundation than using a brush. I find that using a brush kind of makes this foundation look cakey because to me it doesn't press it into your skin as much as you need it to. It really just kind of sits on the surface, which I don't like. I don't really think anybody likes it. So when you're using a damp beauty blender with this foundation, it just really gives you that flawless, beautiful, dewy skin look. And then I'm going to go in with Maybelline's Superstay Better Skin Concealer to conceal and brighten that under eye area. And because I'm putting so much and such a bright color in that under eye area, I want to even out the rest of my face. So then I'm going to go ahead and just pop that into that inner T-zone. So my cupid's bow, my chin, my nose, and my forehead. You guys have seen me do this. That's nothing new to you guys. And then I'll go ahead and I will blend that out with a damp beauty blender because, I mean, we're all so surprised, aren't we? But yeah, I work a lot on this left eye. You guys probably see me do this a few times. My left eye sucks. It likes to crease like crazy in the under eye area. My brow is a hot mess. If you watched my brow routine, you guys know. I'll link that down below if you haven't seen it. Now I'm going in with Milani's new pressed powder. I'll talk a little bit about this more in another video. But I love this powder. It's a translucent pressed powder. It's bright. It's awesome. I'm just going to set my under eye concealer so that I don't crease. You hear me, left eye? You hear me? And then I'm going in with a bronzer from my CityColor kit because that's all that is left from this palette. But I'm just kind of put that in my cheekbone area, blending it up towards my temples and my forehead. I was planning on just bronzing, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm doing kind of a contour today. But because it was super dark and super harsh, I'll go back in with my stippling brush that has no additional product on it, and I will just blend that all out. You guys will see this stippling brush like 50 times. Count it, 50, in this video because that's my favorite way to kind of blend out any harsh lines, especially if I don't bake, which I probably should have today, but you know what? You live and you learn, right? So after I blend that out, I'm going to be going in with that same brush that has no additional product on it and just kind of snatching up the nose. I didn't want to add any additional product because sometimes my nose can look like hella snatched, and I was like, not today. So now I'm going in with Tarte's bronzer. This is Park Avenue Princess. It's my favorite homie for the springtime, and I'm just going to kind of warm up my face, and I'm going to kind of soften up that dark contour. I kind of like doing this, so I will go ahead and do that, and then I will take that stippling brush. What number are we on? Probably 30, and I'm just going to blend all of that out, and then I will go in with these two blushes right here. I don't even know where I got this palette or what it's even called, but I'm just going to pop those onto the cheeks, and then for number 50, I'm going to go back in with a stippling brush. Woo! And I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of that out so that I don't look like a clown. You know. I mean, if I was on RuPaul's Drag Race, hell yeah, I'd look fierce. I would look like those queens, and I would rock it. I mean, can we give a shout out to RuPaul? Woo woo! So then I'm going to go ahead and take Dancing with the Tides. You guys have seen me use this before. I did a whole tutorial dedicated to this shade from NYX. I will link that down below. And I will take it on a flat definer brush, and I'm just going to pop that as close to the lower lash line as possible. I love this color on the lower lash line. I think it's just really beautiful and natural. And then I will take a pencil brush that has a little bit of that light brown that we put down originally and a little bit of deep skin, and then I'm just going to super quickly, because you know I moved this fast, totes kidding, and I'm just going to blend out and smoke out that lower lash line because you guys know that I like it smoky. And then I'm going to go in with that same purple slash navy blue slash black, and I'm just going to pop that into the very outer corner. I kind of bring it in a little bit too much, but that's okay because that's why you blend, right? Just blend it out. Blend it, girl. Blend it. Blend it till your hands fall off. Seriously, my hands fell asleep. I'm not even kidding you guys. Now I'm going back with that same beautiful red color, and I'm putting that in that inner corner. Don't be afraid to use reds, oranges, pinks in that lower lash line. It scares a lot of people because they feel like it's going to look like they have pink eye, but not if you guys blend it out. You know what I'm saying? So just blend it out, work it out, slay it out, and you guys will be fine. Then I'm going to be popping some, I think this is MAC Smolder. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm popping it into that lower waterline. Just any coal black creamy liner will do. You guys can leave it blank. You guys can put a nude color in there. I just like putting black in the lower waterline. I don't know why. And I think it just looks really good with this eye look. And then I will pop on some mascara just to finish out my eyes. Then I'm going in with this palette, which was so impossible to open. Seriously, I was like, dude, really? Really? But E.L.F., can we just take a moment of silence for this Illuminating highlight palette? Because, oh my god, look at that, you guys. Look at it. It is amazing. For like $6, seriously, this is my new favorite thing of life. So pretty, E.L.F. So pretty. Then I'm going to go ahead with a Jordana lip liner. I believe that this is in Muave. And I'm just going to line my lips. I don't do anything crazy and dramatic. I just stick to my natural, you know, boring curve. I have such a hard time overlining my lips because I end up like super overlining them. And then I'm like, hey, not cute. So I just kind of, you know, do what I can do. And then I will fill them in just ever so slightly before I go in with my LA Girl flat, talk a little bit more today, Ashlee, finishing pigment gloss, and just pop that all over my lips. I love this stuff. This is in Dreamy. Yes, it's in Dreamy. It's amazing. It reminds me a lot of Manny, M-U-A, here on YouTube, and the collaboration he did with Gerard Cosmetics for Serenity. It reminds me a lot of that color. So I'm just going to put this all over my lips, and then after that my look is finished. It's complete. So that's it for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this very fun kind of get ready with me type video. If you guys want to know the products that I used, as per usual, I will list them down below, as well as my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and my website, so you guys can follow me on there. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and most importantly, always remember to be your own kind of beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay. Oh, Mom is out of breath. She's getting way too old for this goodness. Sam. I can't decide what way my hair's gonna flip today because, let's be real, Mama didn't brush her hair this morning. Can you tell? You can tell.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I get my bleeding.
So can we just take a moment of silence to acknowledge the fact that Leo finally got his Oscar? Let us pray. I'm so excited. I don't even think you know. I've been waiting for this moment. Well, actually, I've been waiting for this moment since What's Eating Gilbert Grape, but definitely since Titanic. My heart will go on for you, Leo.